Expression doesn't always begin with clarity. It often starts in the mess, in the motion, in the letting go. Hello, and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. This is the second in a three-part seasonal series, a quiet journey through presence, release, and renewal. Today's practice is a quiet brush meditation inspired by Haboku, a broken ink painting tradition that invites spontaneity, release, and emotional presence. Rooted in Zen tradition, this expressive form encourages you to let the ink flow freely and allow what's inside to take shape. We'll begin with a brief explanation of what this is and why it matters, and then I will guide you into an intuitive art meditation designed to help you reconnect, release, and reflect. So if you're ready, grab your journal and let's begin. Haboku means broken ink. This meditative brush technique was used by Zen monks and scholar artists to express the impermanence and flow of nature. Unlike precise line work, Haboku embraces spontaneity, layering, and abstraction. Washes of diluted ink, flicks, splatters, and textures take the place of outlines. The focus is not on clarity, but presence. Haboku teaches us that art, like life, can be beautiful even in its most fluid, uncertain forms. All you need for this practice is your journal, a piece of paper, a brush, black ink, 2 small dishes, and a towel. For a more traditional feel, you might choose materials inspired by ancient ink painting, such as rice or mulberry paper, paired with a felt pad underneath to soften your strokes and absorb excess ink. You may also wish to keep a small, natural object nearby, like a rock, feather, or leaf, as a quiet witness or source of inspiration. Find a quiet spot where you can work without distraction with enough space to move your brush with ease. Lay down your felt pad if using one and place your paper on top and put your brush beside it. Also, set out the 2 bowls. Pour a small amount of ink into one and fresh water into the other, and keep your towel nearby. Now take a slow grounding breath and feel your body settle into the space you've chosen. And when you're ready, take up your brush. Hold it softly near the middle or top of the handle, with your wrist relaxed and your elbow lifted if comfortable. Let the brush become an extension of your breath, not tight or tense, but open and fluid. Before we begin, I want to quickly go over the steps so you know exactly what to do. So, as you begin, you will allow movement to rise from within. You will dip your brush into water and then ink and begin to let it wander. You may splash, blot, drag, or drift. There is no right way, only presence. Notice how the ink flows. Notice how it breaks, bleeds, pools, or fades. Let go of the need to shape it. Let feeling move through your hand. Let uncertainty be part of the beauty. Avoid forming images. Resist fixing or adjusting. Trust what appears. Breathe with the brush. Pause when you feel stillness. Return. Now that your space is prepared, we'll begin the silent meditation. Take a deep breath. As you work, consider these words. In the flow, my heart opens. As I move, I let go, I release. A soft bell will open the practice, and another will signal the time for reflection. Exhale and let the ink lead. Let your awareness return gently to the space around you. Traditionally, after a brush meditation like this, artists would sit in quiet reflection, allowing the image to settle and noticing what emotions or insights arose within. We'll take a minute or two of silence to do the same. If you feel drawn to journal, you're invited to note any thoughts or feelings that surfaced as you followed the ink. Let's begin. Take a deep breath and place your hands over your heart and thank yourself for meeting yourself with care today. Here, emotion and movement have found form. You've practiced trust, release, and quiet expression. If you'd like to join us for the final practice in this seasonal trilogy, The Quiet Return to Center, you'll find it here next month. And if you'd like to take this practice further, I've placed a journaling prompt for you in the Fruitiful Soul Society. I hope to see you there. And as always, stay fruitful, you beautiful soul.